Hey everyone, I'm Tim and you'll get to meet Ben, our other group member, later on. However, let's get into it. So following the data breach at IPremier, it has become aware that there is a possibility a hostile virus could exist within our IT framework. As a result, it has been determined that the best course of action for IPremier is to shut down company operations for the recommended 3-day period. Ben and myself will further justify why this course of action is the best outcome for IPremier. Firstly, there have been concerns raised by both management and external stakeholders that by shutting down the business, share price and profits will drop as a consequence, and that customers will shift their purchasing power elsewhere. Yes, these concerns are correct, but only in the short term. It must be distinguished that the benefits, such as identification of the hostile file and the implementation of best practice methods, will deliver long-term benefits that will secure the company's operation for the future, as well as an increase in the share price over the long term. Much larger corporations, such as Qantas, have halted company operations, which resulted in negative outcomes in the short term, however, delivered long-term benefits, identifiable via the growth of Qantas' share price. Ben will now further justify why shutting down IPremier is the best course of action.
Hi guys, I'm Ben and I'll be continuing the points raised by Tim. If IPremier was to continue its business operations, they'd run the risk of the intrusion being inside the system, which poses many threats to the business and can cause a lot of destruction to both the business systems and data, as well as damaging customer and stakeholder relations. In order to navigate around this possible threat, IPremier's managers should shut down the production systems and the business for 3 days, in order to wipe all data storage and then rebuild the files on a new production system, thus eliminating the threat at its source. There are arguments to be made that shutting down the business and rebuilding files on a new system would result in a large expense for both the new hardware as well as the loss of business and fluctuation of stock shares as a result from the downtime. This, however, is focused on the short-term effects of shutting down the business. If we were to look in the long term, both stakeholder and customers' confidence in the business will rise significantly due to the new security systems and procedures in place, as well as the assurance for IPremier that there are no threats lying dormant within the production systems that are waiting to go off. The benefits of introducing a new and improved production system are not only limited to the security of the system, but new and improved hardware also has the potential to improve the efficiency and accuracy in which business operations are accomplished, thus giving the business a previously out-of-reach competitive advantage. This course of action will ensure that our reputation with customers and shareholders are not tarnished, and we can continue to operate without the threat of future or present intrusions.
So I think it's quite clear to everyone that the best method for IPremier is to shut down company operations for the recommended 3 days. Ben and myself have both justified reasons why that course of action is the best method for IPremier. Moving forward though, management must implement internal control programs that will enable IPremier to identify disturbances or anomalies in IPremier's IT systems to safeguard against data breaches and implement best practice methodology to deal with any future encounter with data breaches. The shutting down of IPremier will enable the company to operate for the foreseeable future.